following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk Beauty. I'm your host, Sharon, owner of Green Envy Salon Spa in downtown Nashua. And today we have Brienna Talbot, my stylist that's been with me almost 4 years now.
Yep.
That'll be 4 years in February.
Yeah, that's
Can you
crazy.
believe it?
It's flown by.
So we're going to be talking today about holidays because the holidays are upon us, which I can't even believe.
Yeah.
I feel like I just did the Saco trip. I just feel like,
Where did the summer go?
yeah, I was just like laying by my pool, and now Thanksgiving is next week.
Yeah,
It's
don't
crazy.
remind me.
I know. I'm like, how's this possible? It's going by so fast. So we're both hosting, as we were talking about on the ride here.
Mm-hmm.
So you have little twin 2-year-olds running around, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting Thanksgiving with two little boys trying to clean up and get everything cooked. And
Yep.
so donations are welcome.
Put them in the little locked-on.
Yeah, baby jail.
Baby jail.
Baby jail. Yeah. Yeah,
I like that saying.
Yeah, for their birthday, they got a bouncy house that goes in our basement. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to send them down to the playroom in the bouncy house and maybe, get one of my friends who has an 11 or 12-year-old to drop them off for a little while and be like, all right, you guys have fun.
Definitely.
I'm going to go cook.
I know, those are really popular now, those little in-home bouncy house things.
Yeah, well, we were going to rent one for their birthday party, and it poured the day of their party, and I was like, I can't spend the money on this. And then I saw the ad for Toys R Us, and for what I was going to rent one for 2 days for, I could buy one. And I said, yeah, this is going to come in handy in January when they're driving me crazy and they need to go do something.
Yeah, go bounce.
Yep, have fun.
Get your
that
energy out.
Yep.
So you can have a nice long nap. Mommy can clean.
Absolutely.
So the holidays are coming, and we brought a couple of good kind of gift ideas. Obviously, we couldn't bring everything that we have to offer at the salon, but we have these beautiful Aveda boxes, and I also made up these boxes myself. I don't know if I want to say the secret behind the what this box really is. Why not?
Why not?
It's a great idea. So these were actually cigar boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So we have them in many different shapes and sizes, not too big and not too small.
Right.
So what we're going to do this year is if people purchase like the little, say something like this, the little hand lotions and some of the holiday attire that we'll have in the salon, we will put this in this gift box for them. And it's very sparkly, and even though it's pink, it's still festive and holiday-ish.
That's right.
So it was fun doing that. I want to get some more, actually. I'll have to go hit up Castro's across the street.
Yep.
And so you get all these ideas, as we all do through Pinterest and stuff like that. So you never know, you can transition a cigar box into a great holiday gift idea.
Right, and it's something that can be reused as a jewelry box or a keepsake box or something along those lines for later.
Yeah, some of them have like a little, actually like this one has the little,
the little latch on it.
There, so it's really adorable. And like you said, it's reusable. You can do whatever you want with it. A great piece for jewelry and stuff like that. We also have these great packages as well. These supply the little hand relief.
The travel size ones.
The travel size hand relief and foot relief lotion. And this hand relief and foot relief this time of year for winter is absolutely amazing. It's thick. It does the job. Our hands are always like really super dry.
And if you wash your hands a lot, any other lotions really tend to wash off and they're thinner. And this really stays on through a few hand washings. It's great.
Yep. My daughter, one of my daughters loves this. They always like to get this for Christmas, especially for her, for those lovely dry heels that we get, get to lube up those bad boys.
Yeah.
So another great gift idea for the ladies, we didn't bring any guy stuff. I'll have to do some great gift ideas for the men as well, which we do have at the salon. But this is the Stress Fix salts for the bath. Another great time of year. A lot of people tend to take baths in the fall and the winter.
Right.
More than the summer because it's hot. You don't want to sit in
Right.
a hot bath. And these salts are amazing and very relaxing as well. A nice aromatherapy going on there.
Right. With the stress of the holidays, it's great to do the stress fix
Yep.
bath and just kind of relax, take a glass of wine with you and just hide from the kids for a couple of minutes.
Talk about glass of wine. So if anybody has been watching my show, everybody knows that I was leading up to, this is actually my first day back from my competition.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been enjoying my little red wine for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of had going on a 3-week eating binge.
It's
So-
allowed.
Yeah, I went on vacation to Mexico after the competition, had a really nice time, ate, the food at the resort was amazing. It was like one of the best resorts in Mexico I've ever had, because I was nervous.
Right.
I'm like, I've been eating
Mexico
really
can be
clean,
sketchy,
and
yeah.
I'm going to Mexico and I'm eating this food. It was awesome. So, smell these. Although we do know what they smell like, but it's a little.
It's awesome though.
It's nice to get that little scent because we don't get to smell these at the
No.
salon. We're too busy working.
Yeah.
So yeah, back into the reality swing of things for me, eating and enjoying my little glass of Merlot is nice, but we're gonna kind of kick that back a little bit.
Yeah.
So you have a couple of things on your side of the
Yep.
table.
So I've got the body lotion over here. Same scent as the salts. This can be used hands, feet, head to toe. It's same aroma. It's a very
little bit
nice
lighter.
weight. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not as thick as the hand relief or the foot relief, but it's a great everyday kind of thing, great for body. And then we have this one, which is the body cream. I'll open it up so you
Yeah.
kind of see. It's like a whip. It's along the lines of a body butter.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Similar consistency to the body butters.
Mhm.
And this is great too in the winter months when it's really dry. Everybody's got their heat going. This will really keep you hydrated all day long and keep your knees and elbows nice and silky soft all winter.
I know we forget about those parts too, huh? They
Mhm.
get really dry.
Yep.
So we have some great goodie bags, great gift certificates are always a great gift.
Absolutely.
You never know. You say you don't want to buy, you don't know what somebody likes. You can come into the salon and buy gift certificates. We will be open up for Black Friday. We'll probably be doing some promotions, some sales,
Absolutely.
and doing some nice gift packaging together and stuff like that.
Usually have something funky going on over
Mhm.
there to entice everybody to come in.
And it's crazy because, now in today's day and age, in 2016, people are opening up on Thanksgiving. It used to
Right.
be Black Friday, all right, 4 a.m.
Yep.
in the morning, and now it's just 6 o'clock Thanksgiving night.
It's crazy.
People are racing to the stores.
It's crazy. I worked retail for one season in between getting my cosmetology license and
Mhm.
starting to work with you.
Yep.
And just to get me through the winter. And I had to leave Thanksgiving dinner early with my family so that I could go work overnight and get out at 6 a.m. on Black
Mhm.
Friday. And it was crazy.
Yep. I know. I kind of feel bad. I think it's sad that we've come to this. It's the retail world of
Right.
just money, 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 money.
Yep.
Just people
Yeah.
wanting to be out. It's like, what about spending that family quality time?
It's not as important to
I
everybody
know after dinner, it's
anymore.
like everybody's like, let's go, 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 go.
Right. No, that's my favorite time when everybody's stuffed and we're just
Right.
hanging out watching whatever random Christmas movie comes on
Yep.
and laughing and hanging out. Because how often do you get your whole family together for a
Right.
day?
And it's funny because now my kids are grown up and out of the house pretty much. I just have one left at my house, but I find myself, well, what am I going to do now?
Right.
I actually am maybe considering going out Thursday night with a girlfriend. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
I know. Well, I'm like, if it's
Hey,
going to
why
be
not?
open,
Yeah.
what am I going to do?
Yep. No, I
You
remember.
eat Thanksgiving dinner early, you're full, then you kind of like recover, and then
Right.
you're like, actually, the last few years, I've been going to see a movie.
Yep.
I think I've been doing that on, I think they're open actually Christmas
Yeah,
too.
usually that's a big thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Christmases my husband's talked about where he had to work. He was in the food industry. He had to work. And so when he got out of work, they'd go to a Chinese restaurant and then go to a movie because that's
Mhm.
what was open.
Yep.
You know, his family was off on the other side of the state, and it didn't make sense to drive all the way out there for 45 minutes. So he and his best friend would go to a movie and get Chinese food.
What is it? Is it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? Which holiday I think is like the busiest Chinese food day?
I think it's New Year's Eve. Well, maybe it's New Year's Day.
It's
Not
one of
sure.
those.
It's one of those two.
Yeah.
We'll have to Google
I'm like,
that.
Yeah. We were talking to my husband about how we haven't been out for New Year's, and I'm like, I don't think we've ever gone out for New Year's Eve because, you know, I'm raising my kids, and of course now my kids are adults.
Right.
And I'm like, it wouldn't be bad to kind of plan like a
now's
fun
the
night
time.
out, you know, and the holiday season and with the new year.
Yeah, we used to go all the time, and then we had kids.
A lot of places have like the dinner and the,
Right.
you know, you get the whole dinner and dancing kind of
Right.
thing, whole package, and the champagne toast and stuff like that.
Yep.
I have managed to stay up every year, but my husband does not manage to stay up. He's like, yeah, no, I'm over it. I don't need to see the bulb drop.
Yeah, no, mine usually is waking me up. Well, at least since we had kids, he's waking me up to say, hey, it's almost midnight. You gonna be awake for this? Or
Yeah, and it's not even about really staying up till midnight. It's to say Happy New Year. It's the entertainment.
Right.
It's the whole stuff going on in New York City
Right.
and all the entertainment
I love to watch the ball drop and
Yeah.
see all the stuff that's on, you know, the New Year's Rockin' Eve. I think I was one of the few people in my group that, you know, was really sad when Dick Clark had to give it up. And, you know, that was my childhood. My mom never went out. It was always my mom, my grandparents, and I, and we did a puzzle and watched Dick Clark.
You know, it was funny because this conversation is evolving and evolving big time because we're talking about holiday and good gift ideas and stuff like that. But now we're going to go right around to Dick Clark and American Bandstand. I grew up watching the American Bandstand.
Right.
Where Madonna, Janet Jackson, and all these people, Michael Jackson, were, you know, and what a cool, fun show that was.
Yeah.
It's like you don't see anything like that on TV anymore.
No.
I mean, I don't even see videos, music videos.
They
really.
play them from like 3 to 5 a.m. and that's about it.
Are you serious?
Yep. Yeah, there's been
Really?
a few nights I've been up with the kids and going through the channels and
Like
there's
MTV or VH1?
MTV or VH1, both of them do it, and they'll have like a 2-hour block where it's just videos, and that's it. The rest of the time, it's just reality shows.
I know.
And whatever their new scripted series happens to be.
You have enough reality shows.
Yeah.
Crazy. On my own reality show right
Yeah.
here. Who would have
This is
thought we'd be
true.
talking about American Bandstand?
I know, right?
So holiday season, I actually really like the holiday season. I really like doing the gift packages with Aveda. There's some amazing lotions like we talked about, the bath salts, shampoos, conditioners, hair masks,
Yep.
makeup,
Yep.
skincare, which we do not actually retail usually in the salon, but people can call and special order all that stuff.
Yep.
And we have some nice makeup samples in the salon for people to check out. We actually also, this coming week, this Thursday night is, which this show will be already aired after we talk about this, but everybody that tunes into the show knows that there's ladies' night.
Yep.
In downtown Nashua. So it's this Thursday night. It's always the week before Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
So then we have the holiday stroll this coming next
Saturday.
Which this weather's been really great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there's been a few years it's been snowy and cold and
brutally cold,
and
I know.
nasty.
One of my clients said to me this morning, she said, I've read in the Farmer's Almanac that we were supposed to get snow in November. Like, well, we haven't had it yet. Today's the 15th.
Right.
So maybe around the end of the month, maybe the holiday stroll will
Maybe.
have some snow.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's been cold. I mean, it's nice if this weather would last through Thanksgiving and the holiday stroll so more people can come out,
Right.
eat, drink, shop local, and support all our local businesses and stuff
Sure.
like that.
Small business
I'm not sure
Saturday.
if we'll be open, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. It's not really meant for...
It's not a salon night. We've
Yeah.
done it a few times and it hasn't been,
Mhm.
it's been fun,
Yeah.
but it hasn't really been beneficial for us.
Well, that
with
one year we had, was it Bertucci's?
Yes, we had
They were
Bertucci's
so
with soup. That was
nice.
great.
They came in with free soup,
Yep.
free rolls.
Yep.
I think, what else? No, they just had the free soup and the
Yeah,
free
they had
rolls.
the soup and rolls.
Of course, we had our coffee going and stuff like
Yep.
that, complimentary coffee. And it was cold that night.
Mhm.
And we were literally dragging people into the salon.
Yep. Yeah, to do tours. Yeah.
Doing tours of the salon. It's like all these lovely downtown Nashua events that we have. Taste of Downtown Nashua, Ladies' Night. We just got done with the whole scarecrow thing downtown. the holiday stroll. Then they're going to have the Santa
Yep.
at the
The Hunt building.
Hunt building.
Yep.
That's always exciting for the kids.
Yep. With
to
the
go there.
Christmas tree and
I'll
all
have
of
to take
that.
my granddaughter there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good age for that.
Yeah. I know. We'll have to see how she is with Santa this year.
Yeah. I didn't
3 and
do
a
it
half.
with mine last year because
I don't think Megan did it either. There's just that kind of age bracket where they're like horrified,
right.
you know? But she might be good this year
Yeah,
because
she'll
she's
probably be
excited
okay.
about certain things.
Yeah.
She makes sure she's like, I want this and I want that. Like, okay. Let me write that down on my little list.
Mm-hmm.
But last year the salon participated in the Christmas tree.
Yep.
At the Hut building, so people go in and I don't know if it's a bidding. I don't think they bid on them. You just can buy them.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is like we did a whole Aveda theme, and it wasn't a big tree. It was kind of like on the smaller scale. But some of the trees they have in that Hunt building are
They're amazing.
like huge.
Yep.
Huge. Like I wouldn't even. Well, no, I could probably fit one of those in my house.
Yeah, you've got some high ceilings in your
Yeah, in
house.
the big room. Actually, we last year we got a 7-foot Christmas tree, so it's perfect in that room. So let's talk about. We are still in fall, so we're talking about Christmas, the holidays, and all the lovely things that we offer in downtown Nashua. But let's talk about some fall color tones. I did my hair kind of on the red tone for fall, and my clients have been loving it, wanting to change.
Yep.
We need to change something with you.
Yeah, it's time.
What
We've been blue for a while.
Yeah, blue faded to a little
green, but
little
it's
green
okay.
color.
It's not a bad green.
No, it's not. No, it's actually lasted really well.
Yeah, I'm surprised. This has been, what, 6 weeks or so?
Yeah. So what are we going to do next?
I don't know, but I'm thinking it's time to do something different. I've seen some really cool, they call them autumn sunset colors that are on the red, orange tones.
Yep.
And some of them, I mean, I don't have as much hair as some of these girls do, but it looks like a fiery sunset when they move their hair. It's just gorgeous, warm tones. And why not? We've been cool for a while. Let's switch it up a
I
little
agree.
bit.
I've been seeing some beautiful orange tones, some red, some chocolatey. I would like to get one of the clients, to come in and do that really nice rich orange tone.
Yeah.
It's going to be the right person.
Yeah, you got to have the right skin tone to pull that off, but
yeah,
it's really, really pretty when it's done well and foiled in with some different highlights and lowlights.
Yeah, I did a change on one of my clients. She went from purple. Then we got really funky, not with the color. We've been doing purple. Then we shaved one side of her head right here.
Yep.
And it's amazing how fast that grew out. Then we went to a chocolate pixie.
Yep.
And she can pull off all these different, like long hair, short hair, this color, that color. And I just love those kind of clients that can pull off. And they're just so willing to do whatever.
Right. They're down to do anything, just a different change, something fun, something funky, and keeping it fresh.
Yep. And it's good to post these things on Facebook and on our website because people are like, oh, I really like that. I think I want that. And they'll message us or call us and say, so do you think I could pull off that color? I'm like,
Might have to tweak it a little bit.
Maybe on this tone, maybe on that tone.
In the end, it's just hair. So if you do it and it doesn't, tickle your fancy, we can always change it up. We can always do something else.
Well, some people think that way. I wish everybody thought that way, right? Oh, it's just hair, it'll grow, or we can do this, that. Yeah. It's like some people, actually, one of my clients, she is an awesome client. All my clients are awesome, but last couple of times she's been saying, I think my hair's like too light. We're getting into the fall. And so I showed her the swatch and we did a level 7 caramel color. Well, she's like, no, she looked at the swatch. Oh, that looks really light. I'm like, oh no, trust me, it'll deepen up. Guess what she thinks now?
It's too dark. I've heard that a few times.
And I'm like, trust me, in a week or two, your hair is going to lighten up. Your old highlights are going to peek through.
Right. Just a few shampoos.
Yeah, it's funny. You get that sometimes where they really want to change. They look at it and they really want it darker, but then you go and do it and they go home. They're like,
yep,
it's too dark.
Yep.
I had this one client, was it last week? She wanted to change. And I was just like, I know her. I'm like, you are not going to do well with this.
Right.
No.
Yeah, we have to kind of learn our clients and know what they're capable of handling when they get
Mm-hmm.
home. And some of them you can say, listen, it's going to look dark now or it's going to look bright now, but after a couple shampoos, that's really going to tone down and it's going to look gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it's okay. And they can handle it and they
Yeah.
can do it. And then there's other ones that you
No,
just
I knew
gotta
her
say
because
no.
she, you know, when she said that to me, oh, I'm thinking about, I want to do something different, but I don't really want to go red. And I'm like, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, you're making me nervous. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know about this. Like,
Yeah.
no. And we're laughing at each other because
Uh-huh.
we know how she is.
Yep.
And I'm like, how about I just richen up your original color? Because I knew if she doesn't like her original base, which is darker, and I've been doing it like a shade lighter, but sometimes she even still thinks it's too dark. So I said, well, why don't we richen it up a little bit? I'll add a little bit more pure tone in there to give it that richness, you know? So I'm shampooing her, and she's like, and she's from Africa. Sweet, and her accent is hysterical.
Yeah.
And she's like, shampooing, so Sharon, how does it look back there? And I'm like, I don't know, it's wet.
Are
It
you
looks
getting
wet.
nervous?
And I'm getting nervous. You know,
Right.
and I'm like, oh boy, it came out perfect. She's like, and she doesn't live far from me either. She knows where I live. And she's like, I'll just come, knock on at your door tomorrow because I had my daughter's baby shower. I did her hair Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And so long story short, it came out really good. And sometimes just adding a little bit of that extra pure tone into your formula and giving somebody a little bit more richness instead of actually changing their total overall color, because they're gonna go home and they're gonna be like, oh, you need to lighten this up. Instead of giving it a little time to lighten up on its own, we want it now.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
So
It's a nice change without really changing anything.
mm-hmm.
Shifts it a little bit.
And everybody sees through the social media in today's day and age, everybody sees all these new fall trends and the colors. It's like, this summer we saw some beautiful, which, you would love to have done on you, those rainbow colors.
Yep.
It's great and fun to do it for the first time, but to maintain that rainbow foil, I don't think I'd want to do that more than 2 or 3 times.
No, it's just a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and that color, you literally have to treat your hair like a newborn, like out of the sun. You really have to mask that color because it's gonna. You have any time in the sun, chlorine or anything like that. It's just gonna
all
be
of those fashion colors. You really have to baby it, and you have to be willing to invest in that color. If we're gonna take some of those, will take, especially the rainbow, 6 hours. To do, because you have to foil through and lighten and maybe lighten again, and then you have to go through and do all those colors. And so we're investing our time. So if you're going to do that, you need to invest in your products and your aftercare and say, okay, this might just be something I do once, but I'm going to take care of it and I'm going to maintain it so I can get the most out of my investment, because it's not cheap for time or for money.
That's right. And you have to really get yourself to a really, really platinum blonde to pull off that color.
Yeah.
And not everybody can do that. That's like, say you or myself coming into the salon and being like, I want that rainbow color. And we're like, all right, well, maybe sometime next year.
Yeah. Yeah, in 6 months or so, we can get you there. But you're going to be this shade of orange at least twice before we get there.
Yeah. And that's what people don't understand. Any really huge transition of hair color, it's not a one-time service.
Right.
And if it does happen in a one-time service, your hair's not gonna you're not gonna be doing very well with the end result.
No.
No. You're gonna be like, all right, I need that damage remedy and that dry remedy like now.
Yeah. If you want to have hair left at the end and have it look nice and not fried, you really have to trust your stylist and say, okay, let's make this a process. And
A few weeks ago, I did a beautiful ash blonde, a new client to the salon, and her base was a little bit darker. I think I talked to you about her. Really, really cute, adorable girl. And the Aveda ash toner came out perfect.
Awesome.
And I just did it on the roots. I didn't do it all over, because when you're that blonde and you do an all over ash tone on somebody's hair, purple. If you want that look for a good week or so, it's totally fine.
I'm down with it.
You've rocked it,
Yep.
But you got to be really careful and
Yeah.
really know your color line and know that these things can happen.
Yep.
and she had very, very little of that kind of smidge tone in at some of the parts at her root
something that'll
area.
come out in a wash or two, no big deal.
Oh yeah, it was totally fine. But I just love that color.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And it's
Those
nice
toners
to be
are
able
great.
to see you get to achieve that really beautiful ash tone. My oldest daughter, we're going to be working on that one too. She can pull that off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's already blonde, so
she is, but
yeah,
she wants to be that
blonde. Yeah.
really, really, really white blonde.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we can convince her to like do some. Remember that champagne-y color
Yeah.
that we did?
Yeah, that would be pretty.
Yeah, I really love that. And she's blonde, blue-eyed, so she can pull off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like you can pull off blonde, dark, red, blue, green.
Yep.
Any color you can pull off. Me, not so much.
Yeah.
Not so much.
The warmth in your skin tone, the undertones in it.
Yeah,
Gotta be careful what you
green
slap
or
on.
blue or
No, a cool tone against your skin, you'd look ill.
yeah, I'm like that wouldn't look so good. Maybe when I was younger, but definitely not now.
Yeah.
So there's so many fun colors and fun things to do for the holidays. Like you've had the different color tones going on. If somebody wants to be festive for the holidays, you want to put a little green fringe in the front, a little side panels to kind of, you know, some red and green in there would
Why
be
not?
really cool.
Yep.
We should do that on you just to
Hey, why not? I've
have it
already picked
going,
green.
right? Some nice red and green in there. You know, there's so many different ideas for the holidays that, you know, we can pull off our magic with that hair color.
Yep.
So, what else is going on? Nothing.
No, just getting ready for the holidays.
I know. It's crazy.
I can't believe it's that time again.
It's manicures, pedicures, right?
Yep.
You have your
all
holiday
stuff,
party.
That's true. All stuff that a gift certificate will get you.
You have a shellac manicure coming in this evening.
I do.
Great. I think the shellac is like one of the best things that ever.
Absolutely. I pretty much don't do my nails unless I'm doing shellac at this point because it's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm like, it's the best thing invented. It lasts. Of course, I don't do it. I do the acrylics because.
But if you have a natural nail, the shellac will last your 2 weeks. Whereas a regular manicure, you get in a couple of days.
I know, it's so sad.
And it's only like $5 more. Why not spend the money and make it last?
Yeah, there are some of those girls that have those nails though that polish sticks to it.
That's
those
true.
Natural nails.
I've
they
never
have
been one of
beautiful, long, beautiful nails that it works. But that's already a wrap for our show today.
Wow.
Time goes by so fast. So we want to wish everybody a happy holiday season. We'll see you next time.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.